Next on deck with Tim Black.
Not to cut ties with him. I don't give a shit if you cut ties with him. What I'm saying is, man, I get tired of the sanctimonious nonsense where we pretend like the sky's falling all of a sudden.
Past couple years, I've been taking paychecks from TYT. At this moment, I feel disgusted by that, dog.
But what I am saying very clearly to you, is cut the shit on all this overdramatic nonsense. Want some views? Go get some views. And as a black person, I got a problem with y'all acting all brand new about this shit. You been knew these people wasn't on nothing. I'm acting like you thought TYT was a genuine article. They always been on their paper, man. I'm acting like Kamala Harris isn't a piece of shit. And you would never say that she was a piece of shit, so therefore that means that you are one. Because you know, I'm not one to judge a person's personal decisions or business decisions as it pertains to putting food on their table. I get it. I'm a grown-ass man. We all make money the way we make money, how we feed our families. That's a personal decision. Only you and I have to look in our own respective mirrors at ourselves, look at our own children, kiss our own wives, and be able to hold our own heads up high and answer to our own Lord Saviors, whatever you believe in, right? How you see yourself, how you feel about yourself is important. So I ain't on that shit. But I will gotta say, I gotta go into this. This TYT thing, look guys, look, you know, I spent a large amount of time. I've been doing this content creation thing for 13 years. There's pretty much no one in the business who's been doing independent media who doesn't know who the hell I am. They act like they don't know who I am, but they know who I am, Johnson. In fact, there are many, many people in mainstream media who know who I am, okay? So that's first of all. I don't get a lot of respect and props for that. Fine, fuck it. Doesn't matter. I'm not telling you that to get respect and props. I get that from my daughters, my sisters, my wife, and myself. And my mama love me. So there it is. And that got me a couple guardian angels that's protecting me all the time, always looking over my black ass, so I'm good, you knock on wood. So that's not what this segment's about. I mean, this segment's about a video that I saw earlier with Benjamin Dixon, Walter Mondale, and Marcus Furl. And that's bad because Marcus Furl been on the channel recently, and I just talked to him not too long ago. There were some words that were said on this show. I saw this video and I said, damn, 350,000 views. How that happen? So before we get into that, we're going to put a pin into that portion of it. We're going to put a pin in it. And I want you to know that I'm not saying that because no one's allowed to get viewership, man. You know, come on, guys. I had a 250,000 video happen about a month ago, but that was all me, man. That's off the muscle. And I put out content a lot. So when I saw this video of 300 and something, over 300, about 350,000 views, I said, I got to see this. And the title of it is, TYT Contributor Quits on Air. That's what it was. Okay, so here goes the clip. Let's get into it, then we'll talk about it.
Past couple years, I've been taking paychecks from TYT. At this moment, I feel disgusted by that, dog. I don't like where TYT is right now. TYT is starting to act like, listen, I'm telling people right now, I have not severed my relationship with TYT. I'm being a buck. So what I'm saying right now might just end that relationship.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I gotta say.
It's the anniversary night, Nick. We're not doing a relationship ending tonight. No. I'm with my family and I'm talking to our extended family.
I don't really know what's going on over there, dog. Like I don't know if they had some kind of meeting or was it a Christmas party or what, where they decided that, yo, we need to do what the fuck Joe Scarborough did that cost them so many viewers, to say that we're gonna cover Trump, Anna, and Cenk showing up in the way they showing up. Yo, it ain't worth for me. I'm never gonna be quiet. So if they say, okay, you can't be on our shows no more, then I don't give a damn, because I'm not gonna be quiet about the way that they're showing up right now. You took too
How
much.
are they showing up, Mondale?
Like MAGA, like an extension of damn Trump. Like, bro, this idea that these people ain't white supremacists, like normalizing Trump supporters as if they ain't fucking racist, dog. I am not okay with this. I'm not gonna be good with Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski or Cenk or Anna or anybody pretending that these people aren't threatening our lives. I'm a black person first. They can keep that money for them videos. I'll go back to kissing my wife and not having to create videos in the afternoon. I don't care. It's not what I'm not comfortable. We should all be mad. That was the last beacon other than Democracy Now! And Free Speech TV. I'm talking about pure progressive media. Y'all took too much money from the ethos. Y'all took too much money with too many billions of views to be doing what y'all doing right now. So I don't know who offered you a check or which check you're trying to get. But I'm disgusted by it as a contributor and a person who helped grow Rebel HQ, another money source for y'all, to over 1 million followers, dog. I average 30 million views a year on Rebel HQ myself. None of those views join my personal YouTube channel or nothing. So the pennies that they give me is not enough to make me sell my soul. I don't know what's going on. And if y'all are cool with it, I need to question y'all bona fides. And I'm not talking about YouTube personally. I'm talking about everybody who say they're part of the Squirrel Gang, the Dragon Squad. I need to know what's going on. We should be asking these questions, dog. And we should be asking these questions with questions. We should be asking these questions with the lack of subscriptions.
That's right.
That's right. In that manner, I don't give you enough to pay nobody's bill, but I subscribe at $100 a month. That's a big level from one person when you got over 1 billion views. I cannot spend that $100 a month to TYT. As long as they're acting as if Donald Trump followers aren't the same people who are trying to kill me and my wife. And that is not hyperbole. I live in a segregated world because I'm still getting death threats. The FBI had to get involved to get me my email back because I was hacked by these people. In real life, in this cycle, I've never thought I would say thank you to an FBI agent. The FBI agent called me and was like, "You're in danger. Your wife can't travel by herself." So these people, and out of love and respect for my wife, I'm obligated to do it today. I'm asking real questions. Cenk, Anna, and also TYT, what are we doing?
So there it goes. That's the whole clip, man. You know, that took a lot for me to let that whole thing play without me interrupting it at all and allowing that brother to have his say. Mondale starts it off by saying that he has not severed his ties with TYT. It sounds like he just did. Sure you haven't? Sounds like you just severed ties to me. He says that Anna and Cenk doing the same thing that Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough are doing. And you might be right about that. You might be right. I'm not even going to say you're wrong about that. I really don't know because I don't watch your content like that. Marcus Farrell goes on to say that he, later in that video, that same clip, he says something like, yo, he don't have a problem with TYT. He loves TYT. He likes their content. He thinks they're great. They're very progressive. And Benjamin Dixon agrees with him. Hence is one reason why I'm no longer fucking with that. So I guess what the thing is that Anna and Cenk have moved towards the right. And now they're doing content that is more right-leaning or more Trump-friendly, and it's less Trump is evil. And Cenk went from being a guy, I remember back in 2016, who did a series of Trump is a loser videos, of which he did like 2 a day. He was getting all the Trump is evil money. And everyone thought that was great. I remember this. And it seemed stupid then, but I was dumb enough not to realize how much money there was involved with calling out Trump on a daily basis. There's a lot of paper involved in it, which kind of leads me to where I'm going with this. Watson, you might be saying what you're saying may be true, that Cenk and Anna may be pulling a Mika Brzezinski in the morning Joe Scarborough, but you sound a little bit like you're pulling a Sonny Halston. Yeah, with all the fake outrage, man. What are we acting as if? Why are you acting as if the world is falling apart because some people have decided to get money a certain way? Like they don't have any obligation to anyone to get money any type of way. This is what they've been doing. What, you thought before they weren't having a shtick? You mean to tell me you want to pretend that all of that progressivism stuff wasn't a shtick then? Now this is the shtick? I like to know when the shtick ends and when it begins. Kind of hard to tell. To me, it's a bunch of people acting a certain type of way in order to get a certain type of audience and playing to that audience from day in and day out. From day one, that's what it's always been with these people. But they're over the topness, and this is my thing. This is what I have a problem with. The over the topness, like the world is falling, the sky is falling, and everyone's coming to kill us now. Look, dog, the world has not fundamentally changed in the last election cycle. Nothing's really changed. We were already burned up to our chins in garbage in this country. Now, I don't know what you've been on or what small town you from or whatever you're talking about, but I know here in D.C., I know here in Baltimore, I know here in the nation's capital, the DMV, I know that there are people living badly, very badly. There are people that are living outside, not far from where I'm living at right now, and they ain't on a camping trip. So, we got trailer parks not that far away. where people are struggling like hell. So it's a lot of people struggling, a lot of people fighting for resources. This is not just start now. So this whole thing that the sky's falling, oh my God, here they come, and this all this Trumpers' fault. Yo, it was already, you don't understand. The plight of the country has created an alleyway, a lane for Trump. Trump did not create the lane. The lane was created by the neoliberals, by our system, by this 1% sucking up all everything from the poor and making the wider chasm between the haves and the have-nots. That's how we end up where we are. It's the two-party system that has created this. So somebody's been playing ball on one side of the equation, doing that wokem shit. We so woke and we so woke stuff, whatever pronoun this, pronoun that, higher moral authority BS. Those people were just playing the game themselves just as much as the people on the right were playing the game with their nonsense too of the patriotism. Take a knee, oh my God, I'm dying. What is Kaepernick doing? Taking a knee, oh, my life is over. Now it doesn't, nothing matters. My son died in Iraq. And you're upset about police killing black people, so you don't care about my son dying in Iraq. And you sound like them. Yeah, I'm failing to see the difference between you and that person right now. But let me get back on point. When you say that, you don't feel like you want to contribute to them anymore. I get you, man. Don't contribute to them anymore. But realize this. When you were on Rebel HQ and you were helping them get, you say 30 million views alone? No, you were getting those 30 million views because you were on their network. If you weren't on their network, you wouldn't be getting that 30 million views. I'm not saying you're not good at what you do, but I'm saying being where you at, doing it where you do it, has a whole lot to do with how many views you get. You're right. They've been around for about 20 years. I got like 6 million followers. This is by no means to tell you not to cut ties with them. I don't give a shit if you cut ties with them. What I'm saying is, man, I get tired of sanctimonious nonsense where we pretend like the sky's falling all of a sudden. Where people go over the top now, notwithstanding, and I want to respectfully say, whatever is going on with you and your wife and what situation that you've had to deal with, man, my heart goes out to you and your family, Johnson. Last thing I want to, whatever do is minimize any pain, struggle, of discontent or lack of peace due to any type of political shit. If anybody taunting, threatening, or approaching or encroaching on the peace and sanctity of your home, in the love of your family, man. So I would never, ever, ever make light of that. So be clear. Let's be clear there as men. I would never do that. But what I am saying very clearly to you, is cut the shit on all this overdramatic nonsense. Want some views? Go get some views. Want some views? Go get some views. And as a black person, I got a problem with y'all acting all brand new about this shit. You been knew these people wasn't on nothing. I'm acting like you thought TYT was a genuine article. They always been on their paper, man. This whole system's on their paper. And for you to pretend like CNN and MSNBC and all the other corporate liberal media, everybody isn't on this shit. It's garbage to me. Y'all know everybody's on the game. All these people are gaming and playing the game and playing a part of the propaganda. And you know damn well that's what's happening. So why are people acting like they're brand new, that they don't know that this exists? And you're a part of it as well. You're contributing to it, so cease to contribute to it. But just know, that's what it is. And when you're up here, we're going to do this and do that, and we're trying to stop the Republicans, so cut the shit, man. The Republicans and the Democrats ain't that much difference in them. In my opinion, there's enough for you to act like, oh my God, they're going to all kill us. They all coming to lynch us. Everybody ain't coming to lynch us. You're doing pretty well. I remember you on this show bragging about how you a millionaire, that you got all this paper. And I'm not knocking you for that, man. I ain't pocket watching, but I remember that a few years ago you were saying how well off you were doing because of your campaign, your political activism, or your political work. Well, get out to vote, a black men vote, or something you were doing, man. I forget what it was. The Georgia Project, I don't remember, man. I can't remember all these things in my head that y'all did, man. With y'all crew, with the DJ and with the good woman, and I don't know what y'all. I had a lot of stuff going on, everybody doing stuff. My point is, cut the cap. But some of us already know this all a bunch of bullshit, man. The only people you got fooled are a bunch of fools. The rest of us know that this political game is a hustle. It's a hustle off the muscle. Stop acting like Kamala Harris isn't a piece of shit. And you would never say that she was a piece of shit, so therefore that means that you are one. Because you know damn well, you're grown-ass man, you know damn well that Kamala Harris is nobody that we need to put stock in. Now, everything that I say, any criticism I have of Kamala Harris, you and Ben Dixon and Marcus Farrell will run behind and start saying how bad Trump is. Because that's really all you guys ever have for the conversation. It's pointing back over the other side and say, but what about them? I know what I am, but I know we are, but what are they? I know they are, but what are they? I know. Well, you know what? That gets tired. It's not inspiring. It's not interesting. And you know what? It had its time in the sun. So now what's happening is that the BLM bullshit, that shit is not coming back. And I see people trying to revitalize it, trying to pump it in the chest, hit it with the paddles, trying to defibrillate that bullshit. It's not going to happen. The Democratic Party done screwed the pooch on this one. Black people are tired of the bullshit. And that's yours too. That's this too. And I guess basically if you're saying that you're just tired of them, you no longer want to give them money, there's easier ways to end your subscription to the TYT network. I hear if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you can say delete account. When they ask why, I say, I said so. I'm not here to make this a personal thing because I don't personally know any of you guys like that. But I do know this game and I do know you somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Peripherally, I do know a little bit about the get down. And I do know hustle when I see hustle. If you thought that Cenk Uygur was the genuine article, either you were a fool then or you're a fool now. Oh, we're not supposed to say that. We're supposed to pretend that he wasn't. We're supposed to pretend like he was solid. Now he's just something happened to him. And Jim Scarborough's always been a scumbag. Oh, we're supposed to pretend he just became a scumbag? So what was he when he was championing for the shit you liked? He was a scumbag too then, wasn't he? Well, he just now got hooked on that narcotic called money? He didn't like money before? Nah, he was getting money a different way before. Now the market's changed, he's forced to get it another way. You know, maybe you guys see an opportunity for the market for yourselves. I don't know. Well, have at it, because I do not want their people. Because anybody that will watch the TYT network and not be able to smell shit when they're standing in it, up to their waist, are not people that I got time to toy with. I don't have that type of fucking patience. But good work, good work, good luck to you. Hope things work out. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And what I'm saying is, guys, I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm not saying that something's not up with Cenk Uygur and the Kasparian. What I'm saying is, who gives a shit? I already knew something was up with him. The same thing is up with Breaking Points. The same thing is up with all of them. Why are we picking and choosing who we talking about? When I was telling y'all motherfuckers that there was something wrong, something was rotten in Denmark 4 years ago, people was quiet. We've been knew something was wrong and rotten in Denmark. You still rock with them and work with them all. I said black people need something for their vote. I'm up here supporting Bernie Sanders like it look like a goddamn fool. And then his own press secretary gonna say, well, we could just say murder, kill for all, and put black on the top of it and say, that's your black agenda. Now that person's something running around with an afro talking about B1. You gotta have my back on that shit either. Not that I'm keeping track. But the same people that were laughing at me when I was saying black people needed something for their vote are now saying black people need something for their vote. I'm like, what the fuck was y'all when I was saying black people need something for their vote? I guess the times had to catch up. Well, that something for their vote is not gonna come from the Democratic Party. Not without him kicking and screaming every bit of the way. And that's going to require adversity. It's going to require us going upside their head with the truth. It's going to require us calling them the fuck out. And there are going to be some social issues that progressives, I'm going to agree with them sometimes more on some certain social issues because, you know, they're probably going to be, at least they will be less obviously racist, but in the back end of things, if they're not trying to change anything, and it's a bunch of lip service, save it. I don't need you agreeing with me. We don't need to agree on anything at the end of the day. Your idea change is just changing pockets from one pocket to the next. And the type of change we need done. All right, folks, that's it. Happy holidays.